I was able to see I am deserving of having fun in my journal as I see fit and writing in beautiful things because my thoughts are actually and equally as beautiful. Hello, gorgeous. Today we are going to talk about the sensual sacredness of journaling. I have 3 of my favorite journals here, and as you can see, 2 of them have gilding. One of them has a pattern, one has a design, one has words, affirmations on them, and they all have different kinds of covers, from linen to this kind of textured color cover. And this one is kind of like a faux leather cover with gilded flower design on it. So let's talk about the importance of journaling. What can be gotten out of journaling? Journaling is a form of meditation. It is literally getting out all of your thoughts and putting them down on paper. There's something about the kinetic syncing of our brains doing something physical while also writing down what we are receiving in that moment or what has happened in that day. I have found it to be quite amazing to write at the end of the day for myself personally. This allows me to be able to get out all of the clutter that I've had during the day, anything that I'm upset about, and I'm able to work through why do I feel like this and why have I not let it go? What is the thing that happened today that did not lead to what I wanted it to, and how could I have moved forward in choosing a different direction that would have been more favorable for me? Now, the central aspect of journaling is everything that has to do with the physical aspects of your journal. It has to do with the pages, the weight of the pages, how thick they are. Do they have gilding on them? How is the cover? Is it attractive to you? How do you feel when you write in this? Does this feel like a good journal? I do have one journal where you can feel the writing on the page before. And if that's something, a texture that you just don't like, that may not be the journal for you. Now, if you want something that's a little thicker, they make journals with thicker pages. Do you like pages that have the date at the top? Do you like pages that have nothing at the top, that are lined or dotted or have squares, the cubes? What kind of journal lights you up and says, ooh, I cannot wait to write about today in it? For me personally, I love thicker pages. I love a juicier pen. So I like the Pilot G2.7 specifically for journaling. Now, if I'm writing an activity or something like that, I like the 0.5. I like it to be finer print where it's not as juicy and luscious. And if I'm writing something really quick, I like the 1.0. So it really depends on what energy am I putting into this. Is it a quick download that I received? I want the 1.0. I want it to get juicy. Is it my daily downloads or decompressing and coming of and getting everything out? 0.5, 0.7. If it is something that I have to think about, I need it to be fine and precise, like the 0.5 for me personally. Another thing with journals is that a lot of them come with bookmarks. Do you want one that has 2 bookmarks, or do you want only 1 bookmark or none? And are the bookmarks actually pretty to you? Because if they're not pretty, that also takes away from the physical aspect. once upon a time, I believed that my journals were too pretty to write in. And this was after middle school, like in college or whatever. And I'm just like journaling on index cards and all kinds of stuff. And when I dive back into the play aspect of it, doesn't really matter if I mess it up because nobody's looking at this other than myself. When I got back into the play aspect of journaling, I was able to see I am deserving of having fun in my journal as I see fit and writing in beautiful things because my thoughts are actually and equally as beautiful. And so, with this, my own personal relationship with myself, my relationship with my husband, my relationship with my children has grown from me journaling and getting these things out of my mind so that I can focus not only on me, but also on them. Because I'm focusing on all the little things that happen today that really I'm not going to even care about next month. I need to do something with this energy. I need to do something with these emotions, which is energy in motion. And if you have ever gotten upset or gotten quite antsy, nervous about something, you feel like you need to move, you need to do something, you need to go on a run, you need to go dance. And if you sit, it kind of just festers and grows and grows and grows, which can lead to autoimmune diseases and other things that we don't necessarily want to experience. And so, with you having the ability to write, it doesn't require you leaving the house to go on a run. It doesn't require music. It actually requires stillness and quiet and listening to yourself and God and having a moment to work through whatever it may be that needs to come up. I love you.